Okay, it is finally here, the 1.17 update. It has been a long time since like November since we started hearing about this. I think it was long before then too. We've been hearing about this for a very, very long time. As you can see, this game is played by cowboys, so I mean, yeah. Anyways, let's waste no time and get into a world. Okay, so we have spawned in the world, and right off the bat, I see some interesting things, like first off, the coal looks different. And also, look at these mountains too. These mountains are pretty big. A lot larger than normal mountains would be. But from pictures that I've seen, mountains can get a lot taller than this. Way taller. These are just hills compared to what I've seen on pictures before. By the way, I've only played a few of the snapshots, and I haven't played any of the snapshots in a while. So this new 1.17 update just came out today at the time of recording this, so this is my first time trying it out. So yeah, I want to check out some blocks that we have. Because we have some deep slate in here. This is the stuff that's below bedrock. And it apparently comes in different forms that you could make it. You can make cobbled deep slate, or I mean, I don't know if it's naturally spawned or not, I don't know. But I know that you can make polished deep slate, and this block really is nice looking in my opinion. I don't know, say whatever you want about this block, but I'm just gonna say it looks pretty nice. I could see myself using this on a few builds. And you can see here that a bunch of ores are also different. Now we have the iron ore, which looks different. Also we have deep slate iron ore, which the iron ore, yeah, it's just regular iron ore, but looking a little bit different. And the deep slate iron ore, it's literally just iron ore, but that's below the bedrock line. By the way, this isn't an information video, so if you click on here looking for information about the new 1.17 update, then you're on the wrong video. Because I know very little about this update, so I'm basically just checking things out. Block of raw iron. Block of raw gold too. There's raw blocks of stuff. I have never seen this before. Well, I'm just curious as what the point of this is. I don't know, there's probably some point to it. There's probably some point to them that I just don't know about. One thing I want to check out is the lightning rod. If we go up to the highest point that we can find here, let's go to here above the clouds and let's just, make a tower of this. Alright, so we have made our tower here. I know it looks weird, but let's just make it thunder here. And of course, we're so high up in the air, it's gonna be snowing, but whatever. And we just wait. Come on, I'm waiting here for a few minutes already. Is lightning gonna strike it or not? Yeah, this isn't working. Yeah, it probably works, but I mean, I'm probably just not doing it correctly or something. I don't know. Ooh, the dripstone. I really like this block because it's dangerous, very dangerous. If I break this, that falls. It can cause a lot of damage. For example, so if I place it just like this here, and then I break the top of it, it goes and instantly kills the cow. So if you're looking to murder your friends, then I guess that's a way to do it. In Minecraft, of course. Oh my gosh, it's a goat! It's the mountain goat that I've been talking about. I've never seen this in, Minecraft before. These goats were actually really cool, to just think about having in 1.16. I don't know why, but I think they were so cool. Alright, so first off, I want to check out the caves part of this update. Now, just by looking at all these caves, you can tell that they've clearly done something. First off, there is a lot of caves in here. A lot of deep caves too, ones that go down very far. As you can see here, this is the deep slate stuff. It's a very nice thing. And in my opinion, I gotta say that this room is one of the coolest things about the update. Just look at this, it's so cool. Alright, so I got the block of amethyst here. Just listen to the sounds whenever I place this. Whoa. Even when you walk on it too. Even when you throw stuff at it too. Everything you do on it just makes a noise. It's really cool. I already know for a fact I'm going to be decorating my new house with things like this. If I ever get to go on an SMP or something, then this is definitely the stuff that I'm putting in my house. This is just really cool stuff. Alright, so I know that there is a few mobs that there should be. A few new mobs, in fact. Alright, so one of the animals that is here is the glow squid spawn egg. Let's just look at this. Wow. This is what everybody wanted. glowing squids. And it's like, although something like the Iceologer might have been cooler to have in the game, but I mean, the glow squid's pretty cool though. Like, it doesn't quite glow like I was expecting to, but I mean, it's alright. It's better than the regular squid at least. Alright, so next up is the mob that most people are excited for, and I am especially excited for, the axolotl. I'm just gonna say, this has probably become one of my new favorite animals in the game. Probably, yeah, my favorite animal in the game now. Like, just look at how cool they are. And it's funny how they move very, very slowly on land. Like, super slowly. Like, they move slower than a turtle on land. But in the water, they're really, really fast. Again, if I ever go on an SMP, then I am going to have an aquarium just full of these. If I can even get them. I don't even know how you get them. All I know how to do is just spawn them, and I don't know how you actually find them. But one thing about the axolotl is I know that they love salmon. Like, salmon is their basically best friend. Like, they wouldn't harm a salmon ever. Like, they would never kill a salmon. As you can see, there are no longer salmon left because they just hugged them with their teeth, basically eating them. Yeah, axolotls eat salmon, so if you think about having an aquarium with axolotls and fish, don't do it because they eat salmon for breakfast. And what's also very cool is they don't actually like eat the fish. Like, they just kill it and then they just leave it here on the surface for you to collect, which is great. So if you ever have like a ton of axolotls as pets, then you just release them in the rivers and they'll kill all the fish for you, so you don't have to do any work. And then look at that, I already got almost a stack of fish, and they're still killing fish down there. But I mean, I guess that's a pretty useful use that you can get out of them. So yeah, that's that. Another thing I wanted to look at was the tinted glass, because I've seen people talking about this and it seems pretty cool. Like, so apparently you just cover up the whole thing and it's supposed to give it a tint on the inside. I'm basically saying that you can put a skeleton on the inside and it'll be just fine. Like, it is midday outside and the skeleton's just fine. Something that would normally burn, like if we remove this roof, as you can see, it starts burning instantly. So in my opinion, the glass box is a really, really cool idea, and I could see myself using this on like mob farms and plenty of other cool stuff. Okay, so now they have raw gold. Like, just straight up raw gold. I don't know why they have raw gold or what its purpose is, but okay. Alright, so one thing I wanted to check out was the spyglass here, because, you know, it's basically like the Optifine zoom, but with the spyglass. One thing that's funny though is as you zoomed in, you know, there's like the border lines around. It kind of limits your view, like you can only see so much, but if you press F1, then you can see like everything, you know? You just press F1 and all of a sudden, it's just like the zoom. So basically, if I ever get one of these, then I'm basically just going to be like pressing F1 every time that I zoom in. But I mean, it's not the worst thing. It's not even on my eye. It's just like in the middle of my face. Alright, so another thing that's very cool about this update is the candles. You can have, you know, a candle, light it, and it produces fire. You can even have multiple candles if you want. Only 4 apparently. But my favorite part about these candles is you can put them on top of a cake. No? Oh, okay. Apparently I can't put more than 1 onto a cake. That's kind of weird, but okay. But yeah, you can put it on a cake and light it, and it's a birthday cake now. Now, another cool thing that you can do is get a snow bucket. It's called the powder snow bucket, and it's it's actually super cool, because you can actually just walk right through it. And if you're inside it for a few seconds, then around the edges you can see like the frost kind of going up on my face. It's really, really cool. It's like showing that like when you go inside of it, like you freeze. And there are like very, very small notices, because this is the regular snow, you can't walk through it. But it's like, you can barely tell the difference that this is the powdered snow that you can walk through. But you could really like barely tell that this is a powdered snow that you can walk through. But it's like from first glance, like you can't really tell. It's super hard to tell if you don't know that it's there. So we go into the Nether. I don't think anything's really changed in the Nether, but one thing that has changed that you can do in the Nether, in fact, you can place snow buckets into the Nether, which I find is so cool, because it just does not look like it belongs at all. But one thing is too, is snow actually breaks your fall. But you can MLG in the Nether. Just believe me, you can, if I stop getting attacked. Alright, so one thing that's also cool is from looting chests in Stronghold, or did I just call this place a Stronghold? A mineshaft I meant. Anyway, in the chest you can get glowberries now. If you don't know what glowberries are, well, neither do I. Alright, so one thing I haven't talked about yet was the copper. So I am definitely going to use copper in some of my builds in the future. Because, I mean, it's pretty cool. And apparently with copper, if you leave it out for many days, like, I don't know how many days, but lots and lots of days, it can turn this color. But it doesn't just like instantly turn this color, it like slowly turns that over time. But this is basically what it turns into. Which, I mean, I guess it's kind of cool and all, but I mean, if you wanted to not do that, then you can wax it somehow. I don't know how you wax it, but you apparently can. But it stops the process from it turning from regular copper to oxidized copper. Or just blue copper, I call it. But yeah, I really cannot wait to use this in my builds. This is a really cool item. But yeah, just look at this deep slate diamond. Like, there's no difference, it's still diamond, but just, I don't know why it looks so much cooler than just regular diamond. So the drip leaf is an interesting thing, because it's like, you stand on it, and you fall. But if you run over it quickly, you won't fall. Like, you have to like stand on it for like a few seconds. This could be like a thing that like Dream could use as manhunts, as he like runs over, his friends like come behind him and fall down below into a pit of lava or something, I don't know. But one thing that I noticed about this drip leaf that actually is pretty funny is if you placed an anvil, yes, an anvil, one of the heaviest items in the game, on top, nothing happens. Like, it stays there and holds it somehow. But of course when you place the item on, it just falls right down. I don't even think I need to explain why that's super weird, but okay. Wait, I wonder if I do this, and then I do this. Alright, so we have our dripstones all lined up here, and we have our wither down here that we are going to spawn and see if we can kill. Once it fully, gets its health up, we'll drop these dripstones and see what happens. Alright, start dropping. Wait, does it even hurt him? Oh, it does. Oh, well, that was disappointing. So, I mean, the dripstone does hurt him, but not really that much. Yeah, that really did not work out the way I wanted it to. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe. Please do, it helps me out a lot. And you can check out my newest videos right there. And anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.